What up, man? It's your boy T Wiz checking in back for another episode of Free Game Friday. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We gonna get right into it, man. Hey, life really got a funny way of showing you things, man. You know what I'm saying? And never be surprised when a person show you their true colors. Like, bro, never be surprised, man. I'm a person, man. I'm always going. I don't want to always think negative, but in the back of my mind, I never put nothing past anybody. So in a way, when things do happen to me or a person does show their true colors, you can never be surprised, and you never, I didn't hold you to a higher standard to where I feel as if I can't believe you just did this to me. So now I'm just, you feel me, just in complete shock. You know what I'm saying? When you have the mentality of, you know, just you can't never be surprised what a person may do. And that's just the bottom line, for real. But never be surprised when a person show their true colors. Don't get mad. Don't have a sucker attack. Don't start getting on social media talking crazy. Or just being petty. Whatever you may do when you in your feelings or you got your feelings hurt, man. Charge it to the game. Charge it to the game immediately, expeditiously, man. Charge it to the game. That's all you could do at the end of the day, man. These days, man, man, you gotta charge everything to the game. You really can't take nothing personal. I mean, you could take things personal, but man, like, just don't let things get you out your body, man. You know that feeling, man, when you really feeling some type of way and you just feel out your body. You can't think right. You can't eat. You can't talk. You can't sleep. You just messed up in the mind, man. You don't. In order for you to not, I mean, well, I ain't gonna sit here and say that because, you know what I'm saying, we human beings, we gonna feel how we feel. But don't do the extra petty, like, you ain't gotta be petty, you ain't gotta do all the extra, you know what I'm saying, when somebody got you messed up or when somebody do something, man, charge it to the game. Charge it to the game immediately. Like, don't even, man, charge it to the game. Take your card out, charge it to the game. Because you ain't got time to be all in your feelings like that, man. We got other things to worry about. We got other things that's more important in life right now. And when you really sit and think about what really matters, when you really sit and think about what you really need to be focusing on, you ain't going to be really worrying about whatever it is that you may be thinking that you hurt about. Because if you really think about it, 5-10 years from now, is you going to feel some type of way about that same situation that you feeling some type of way about now? You're not. So think about it that way. You might be in a situation right now where, things that may be toxic. You may be going through certain things and you kind of, in your mind, you ain't really been doing what you needed to be doing. You ain't really focusing on what you need to be focusing on because you worrying about other things. And, when things really hit the fan, man, life has a way of showing you, okay, it's time to redirect your focus on what really matters, say you got your feelings hurt, say, somebody got you messed up or, you're going through a breakup, you're going through a situationship breakup, whatever you have it. Man, use all that anger and energy towards, your purpose in life or, you use all that anger and energy towards getting a bag, man, because, honestly, man, stuff like that is motivation for real, man. That's motivation to make sure that you putting in the work and just being the best version of yourself that you can be. Honestly, like, that's why I said you don't really need to go to social media. You don't need to do all the petty stuff, man. You don't need to do all the, the talking down on the person that you was just rocking with. Honestly, I think that's lame. Cause you really really with that person. You really like that person at a point in time. So getting on social media and bashing that person and, trying to belittle their character and trying to, throw dirt on their name really don't do nothing. But, it just make you look bad, man. Just don't even do that. That's unnecessary to me, man. Just use all that energy and focus all that energy into putting in the work to make yourself a better person at the end of the day. Because, like I said, man, they always come back. Especially if you're working on yourself and you improving upon yourself, man, they always come back. But you don't even want to think about that. And you don't even want to put in the work and do what you need to do in order, in your mind, think, all right, if I do this, they're going to come back. You ain't even worry about that because you already in charge of the game. You ain't worry about them. You moving on with life. But if you put in the work and you use that, pain and anger as motivation, man, you're going to do a lot of great things, man. You're going Trust me, man. Go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Work on your body. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. Wherever hobbies you may do. Spend more time doing that. Or whatever your purpose in life is, man. Just focus on your business. Focus on whatever you got going on. And I promise you're going to flourish, man, because, we all got to put our energy into something. So when you use that hate, well, I ain't even going to say hate. But speaking of that, you don't want to have you don't want to be bitter. You don't want to hate. You don't want to have this resentment inside your body and just ain't like, it should never be that, and I can't, like I said, I can't sit and tell you how to feel, but it should never really be that. But if it is that, use all of that energy and that pain and that frustration into putting in work. And I promise you, man, you're gonna be a beast. You're gonna be a beast. Ladies, stop going to social media when you having problems with your dude. Charge to the game. The world don't need to know that, because at the end of the day, when you having problems in your relationship and you putting all that stuff on social media, you giving people an open invitation to be all in your business. And then you're going to be the same person that's going to get mad when somebody comment, or they're going to start sneak dissing or, subtweeting and just talking crazy and sending stuff to the... You're going to get mad. Mind you, it ain't their business, but at the same time, you putting everything on social media, so it technically is their business. Whatever you put out to the internet is people's business, because you're putting it out there for people to comment, respond, and have an opinion when they don't even need to have an opinion in the first place, because whatever you got going on with you and your person, that's what y'all got going on. So nobody else needs to know that. I seen a post on social media that said, man, no matter if we on bad terms or not, if people ask how we doing, tell them we straight. And that's facts, because it's certain people out there that always want to have something to talk about. It's certain people out there that always want to, just live and dwell in the negative, So if they know your situation at home ain't A1, y'all know, if people know your situation at home, y'all not on good terms, then people get excited and happy about that. People always want to rain on your parade. People always want to, it be the people that's miserable within themselves that want you to be miserable too. So don't even allow people to feel as if, you could relate to them on that certain type of, it should always be, okay, we may not be on the best of terms, but we working on things. But the world don't need to know every time you single. The world don't need to know every time you going through it with a person that you rocking with. The world don't need to know all this person's flaws and what they do and what they don't do and how they can do it. Because it's like at the end of the day, you're going to go back probably anyway. So it's like you dissing that person and, trying to tear up their character. That's not a good look at the end of the day, at least in my opinion. I know it's a lot of people that may feel the same way as well, but it's just not a good look, man. You want to keep your business in private, man. Like, sit and talk to your friends or talk to your family. Honestly, and that's a whole nother topic too. You might really not want to talk to your friends or your family, because when you talk to your friends and your family, when you're on bad terms with somebody, man, they always gonna think about all the bad things that you said. So you and your person could probably worked on whatever it is that y'all was going through, but your family and your friends always gonna remember the negative, and they always gonna remember you coming to them crying or you coming to them talking bad about a person. So it's like whatever right that they do by you, your family and your friends gonna always sit and think of the negative, so that may not like that person that you messing with, because you didn't always went to them when things was bad. So maybe you might not want to talk to your friends and family. But to get back to the point, man, you got to charge things to the game, man. Don't sit and get all in your feelings, man. Being in your feelings, that ain't fun. Nobody wants to sit and be in their feelings, man. Channel your energy into what really matters in life. Focus on what really matters in life, and focus on what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, man, your feelings ain't getting you paid. Your feelings ain't paying the bills. Life must go on and the world goes on. I promise you. Life is all about perspective too, man. When you think about charging things to the game, or you think about a situation that may not have worked out, you could think of it like this, maybe that person just wasn't meant for you. Maybe you dodged a bullet. Maybe, God is setting you up for that next chapter, that next phase in your life, that is positive. God's setting you up for, and a lot of us probably have prayed once before on, I pray that, all the people that are meant to be in my life, you can remove them. And that's when you start losing friends. That's when you start losing, so it could be a situation like that, man. It hurts when you lose people that, you genuinely care for. And that goes from friends to loved ones, but sometimes people just have to be removed out of your life. And sometimes people are placed in your life just for you to learn and for you to grow. Sometimes people are put in your life for you to learn things about yourself that you may not have known about yourself. Some people are put in your life for you to, just grow as a person. You can learn the things, what to do and what not to do. And you got to really sit and self-reflect whenever, a situation goes sour, or whenever you're in a situation, and think like, okay, how can I make myself a better person for the next person? What can I learn from that situation to help me out for the next situation? And everybody's different, but there's still some things that, overall as people, we can learn from, and do better when we go into, further situations in the future. I believe that, like it's not bad to move on, man. Some people are scared to move on, but man, in life you got to move on. You in order for you to grow, you have to let go of the past. You can't sit and dwell on the past. You can't sit and be in your feelings and think about, man, why this ain't working, man. Hey, it's life. And a lot of people, man, y'all so young and y'all just thinking when things don't go right, the world's going to end. And it's just, man, like, one of my friends' dad told me this, man. He told me this, and this applies to, T Woods TV, Words Woods, everything that I got going on. And he's like, if that girl left you today, would everything that you have going on, would it still go on? Would it still continue if she were to leave you today? Would the world stop if she left you today, or will things keep going on? And that's how you got to look at things, man, because the world's not going to stop. What I have going on isn't going to stop. So you can't sit and dwell in the past. Life has to go on. I still have to continue to do what I have to do. You have to still continue to do what you have to do. Even if you may be hurting, you may be going through whatever it is that you're going through, you still got to push through, because at the end of the day, life goes on. You still got to pay the bills. You still got to do this and that. If you got kids, if you got still got to take care of kids. You still got people depending on you. You still got, so you can't sit and just be stuck and hurt, because that ain't going to get you nowhere at the end of the day.